What's going on, y'alls? It's the SMT with the SMT podcast. Hope you guys are having a good evening. Hope all is well. Wait for the whole gang to kind of pile in and show up to the live stream. Take this opportunity to thank you all for being here. Let's go ahead and get some of the hellos. And as you guys are coming in, say hello. Like the video. Do what you normally do when you come into the SMT podcast. All right, we got Stacy's here. Michael is here. He'll be taking care of moderating duties tonight. Thank you, Michael. Much appreciated. Stacy, it will be a good podcast. There's a lot to cover, a lot to talk about. We'll have some good conversations, I'm sure. Stephen Smith is here. Tom in the house. He's only the fifth person in here. Stacy says Verizon plans are confusing. Let's talk about that. I agree, actually. Not sure if Pete's going to make it tonight. I'm pretty sure he won't be joining me on the podcast itself. He might pop in, though. Who knows? Maybe he'll surprise us with entering the chat or something like that. Jarrett's here. I lost my spot in the live chat. Michael says, kids these days. Jamal, what's going on, brother? Glad you could be here. Joan is here. Thomas Phillips is here. 0.5G in the house rocking. 720p. Jared, glad you can make it. Not much going on, just hosting a Friday podcast with my people here with the Sneedles. Rockstar Mind, what's going on? Oh, my bad. John. Thank you for clarifying. My bad. I mean, it really does look like Joan, though. I'm sorry. It wasn't me trying to, call you out of your name with any purpose. Ben is here. Mark is here. Imprez S is here. I'm guessing that's like a Subaru name or something. If it is, my wife used to have an Impreza. She loved that car. Chris Esses, good evening to you as well. Tech Nerd is here. Drew Sexton in the house. James Cook. Glad you could be here. Obed is here. Mikey Tech Reviews. Thanks, bro. Glad you can make it. Rockstar Mind says the T-Mobile merger was confusing. Man, that's an understatement. It was crazy. Just JOK really wants to talk about the new Verizon plans. We will definitely do that. That's a big piece of news, actually. Martin is here. Randy is here. Glad you can make it. Brad C is here. What's going on, Randy? Tech Nerd wants Sprint to figure things out reception-wise. Sucks in the Bay Area. Should get better with the merger for sure. Tony, what's happening? Mark Garcia is in the house. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Jarrett, the Sneedles, man. Yeah, we got a lot of new faces. Mikey Tech Review JG has probably been on my podcast once. He's a pretty busy guy, man. It's hard for him to make it on. I mean, my invitation is always open to him or anybody, that wants to come onto my channel that I've invited on before. But he's just a pretty busy dude. James Cook says Texas joined the T-Mobile Sprint merger lawsuit. Blasted our guy who joined the suit. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be a losing effort. I don't know what they're wasting their time for, wasting their money. Good to see you too, Randy. Glad you can make it. Becky wants to talk pricing. Let's do that. And actually, Becky, what we could do is we could talk general pricing across all of the carriers. Doesn't just have to be Verizon, but of course, Verizon's got like the like the price changing and stuff that they've done with their unlimited plans. So Seabass is in the house. What's up, Gregory? Glad you could be here. Delon is here. Glad you can make it. Well, hey, man, Mike's coming through. Michael with the moderating duties. He's got the big wrench tonight. Wolfgang is here, coming from the North Florida region. All right, so we got 44 in the live chat. We have, I think, 22 likes. If you are just coming in, of course, say your hellos. But please do like the video. That'd be great. Willie is here. Awesome. All right, so let's do this. All right, to get things started tonight, let's do the giveaway announcement. So last week we did a giveaway. This was sponsored, provided by longtime contributor and moderator here on the Steam Mobile Tech YouTube channel, Jamil. Jamil has been a great support to the channel. He's been moderating for a while. He's been contributing, donating. He's been a big part of the channel and its growth and its support. And what he wanted to do was he wanted to do a giveaway. So a $50 gift card was made available in a giveaway last week. And the way you got nominated, or I should say put in on the giveaway, you had to become a Discord community member, take a screenshot of your liking the podcast, showing that the thumbs up icon was highlighted in blue. Share that screenshot and you were entered to win. And what Pete did was Pete generated a list of all the Discord users that posted a screenshot in the giveaway channel. And we actually have a winner. So the winner of giveaway number 1 from last week's podcast is T-Mobile Insider from the Discord community. So T-Mobile Insider, if you could reach out to Jamil, or Jamil, if you could reach out to T-Mobile Insider, we'll get that $50 gift card sent out to you courtesy of Jamil. Thank you so much, Jamil, for your generous donation and giveaway. And thank you for all that, liked the video and joined in on the giveaway. I'm sure we'll be doing more of those in the future, as long as you guys liked it and you want to do it again. So big congrats to T-Mobile Insider. Hope you enjoy the $50 gift card, courtesy of Jamil. Brad, see, you didn't know I had a Discord. I say it at the end of all my videos. Yeah. Every single one of my videos. Mo, what's happening? Glad you can make it, brother. Yep, so that's the giveaway. T-Mobile Insider. We'll try to get in touch with him. Anyway, no problem, Brad C. Now you know. Get in on the action. Nintendo 504 is in the house. Thanks for stopping by. All right, here's what we're going to do. Let's start first with Sprint. In case you guys didn't know, I actually just uploaded a video after I got off of work. The video, I don't know, 7:30, 8-ish, something like that. So just a couple of hours ago, I uploaded a video on the Sprint Q1 earnings. And they weren't good. Looking at some of my notes from that video, Sprint, of course, they kind of report their earnings a little weird. So the way they do their earnings is they're always like behind one quarter. So While everybody's reporting quarter two, Sprint is actually recording fiscal year, quarter one of 2019. So it's a little non-traditional in that way. But the takeaway is Sprint had a really, really bad quarter. I mean, it was awful. It was a travesty to telecommunications companies across the globe. They posted lots of negativity, huge negatives. They lost 175,000 subscribers. They lost 8,000 subscribers in the previous quarter. So in the last two quarters, they've lost over 183,000 subs. It almost appears like they were trying to lose customers. And of course, transitioning towards the merger, kind of shifting their focus to, just focusing on becoming the new T-Mobile company. There's just really no incentive probably to want to gain customers. But it's interesting. I saw lots of commercials for Sprint advertising $20 service plans and, you know, um, iPhone 10R, bundled up into service and all these other things and galaxies and all this. And it just wasn't enough. I think people were they're leaving the company fast. And based on T-Mobile's results from the quarter, looks like they're the ones gaining the benefits. They're the ones gaining all the subs. So to kind of wrap it up, Sprint added 262,000 net data devices. So that would be like mobile hotspots, jetpack type devices. That would be tablets and stuff like that. They lost 128,000 phone users. So phone users being anybody, with active call lines and stuff like that. Previously, Sprint was listed as having 54.5 million subs. Now they have 54.3. So they have lost, quite a bit of users. Not good. Money-wise, net loss of $114 million for the quarter. Last year, this time, they were gaining money. They made money. $173 million for a plus. So in 1 year, they've gone from making $173 million to losing $114 million. Talking about taking steps back. So they're just focused on the merger. There's nowhere for them to go that's going to help them. They've been focusing on improving the network because, of course, if you improve the network, whether it's T-Mobile or Sprint, it's helping the new merged company. So, the 5G network rollouts that, we're seeing the new cities, there's like 4 or 5 cities that Sprint has 5G. The LTE expansion, trying to improve the network. That's not just to help Sprint now, it's to help the new T-Mobile in the long run as well. So that's their focus. It's just a really bad quarter. Let's see what you guys have to say in the live chat. Mark Hoyle says, I wonder if that was the worst quarter in Sprint's history. I'm not sure if it was. Maybe they've had worse, but this one was terrible. It's probably, if not the worst, the second worst. Brad C., I do think it's a merger implication as well. I just think, what's their motivation to really try, Michael says T-Mobile makes a move that may pay off, but only time will tell. Yeah, I think the merger is going to be good for them. I don't see how they lose out of that. Xander, good call. Guys, go ahead and like the video. Just joining us, say hello, like the video. Joseph says, how do you know these people didn't just switch from T-Mobile or Sprint to T-Mobile? It's what I wanted priority when the merged the networks. Yeah, but that was like a week ago. I mean, you couldn't lose that much customers in 1 week. That definitely took an entire quarter. What's up, Jessica? Glad you could be here. Xander, they don't always have bad quarters. They've had decent quarters over the course of the last year. They had quarters that were promising, Frankie says, I still need to get my hands on a 5G device and test out its 5G network prior to the merger. If you guys want to check out some Sprint 5G testing, the Planet Earth, one of my subs and a guy who's got a YouTube channel that I've been subscribed to for a while, he actually went out to Houston and tested Sprint's 5G network using his LG V50 ThinQ. So the channel there, The Planet Earth. Check it out. Stacy says, Sprint, the little engine that couldn't. Apparently not. Tom says 54 million subs ain't bad. It is bad when you used to have like 90 million. You know, where T-Mobile is at today is where Sprint used to be. Code says moved from T-Mobile to Verizon. Couldn't be happier. Must have had some improved coverage and network performance. Becky says, what about T-Mobile prices? Are they going up? Probably not. I don't think T-Mobile is going to be doing anything with pricing soon. I doubt they'll be going up. I mean, they've kind of promised that they wouldn't go up, so we'll take them for their word, and they have a pretty reliable track record. No reason to not believe them. Tom says T-Mobile was tied with Sprint in mid-2015. Well, I remember when T-Mobile was the Sprint when they had 50 million subs back in like 13. Frankie, I think he's in New York. So I feel confident he was probably testing T-Mobile. Chances are it's probably an S10 5G. Michael, I don't know. Tell me if I'm right or not. I'm not sure. Xander, wasn't the giveaway for T-Mobile Tuesdays this week? Wasn't it the book bag? Or the backpack or whatever? Ray's mobile carrier news. I've been accused of clickbait. I don't clickbait people. People always accuse people of clickbait. I don't know. I watch Planet Earth all the time. I'm not sure if I could confirm he has clickbait video titles, but oh, Michael, you tested that Motorola phone? Wait, how'd you test it in New York? I don't think Verizon has 5G in New York. Brad C, I've been accused of clickbaiting probably 3 or 4 times. And it's from the same like 1 or 2 people. So I mean, not that I take it personally, but you know. Brian says, will the S10 5G work with T-Mobile 600 megahertz? The answer to that is no. I'm telling you, Ray's mobile carrier news. I've been accused of clickbait so many times, man, like probably 5 times. And even though it is from the same 2 people, it still does bother me that I'm being accused of something that I don't do. I mean, I want to engage people. I want people to click and watch my videos. So I try to, stir up the pot a little bit, but I don't really want to clickbait. No, I don't think I'll ever lower myself to that level. I've got a good following here. I've got good subscribers and viewers, and I don't really do it. I don't feel the need to do it. You guys watch all my videos. You guys like my videos. You're all subscribed. You guys are committed. I don't feel the need to, try to clickbait people. Unbox therapy. Come on, man. We know how Lou works, bro. Lou is just he's doing the techie YouTuber thing, I wouldn't expect more than, that out of him. Jarrett says Sprint promo is coming to an end. Maybe it's the reason they're losing subs. Yeah, Tom, it's a soda, man. Just to give me a little jolt of energy so I can make it through the live stream. Hopefully I can get through at least an hour here tonight with you guys. Paul Fortenberry says, wonder if T-Mobile will offer incentive pre-switch before new fully compatible devices with all the combined bands. Maybe. We'll see. Brad, see, you got to watch the whole videos, man. I mean, I give shout outs at the end of videos, stuff like that. You know what, Frankie? I am very intrigued by Sprint's 5G. I'd love to get a hold of some testing, before they do the whole merger thing and start changing the whole network integration plan and all that. Mark Hoyle says, interesting fact. In 99, Sprint sold its decommissioned GSM infrastructure to OmniPoint. OmniPoint was later acquired by VoiceStream, which eventually became part of T-Mobile USA. Yes, that is 100% true. TomTom, it hasn't expanded outside of downtown. It's still kind of in like, it's over by Cleveland State University, parts by like East 30th, like the surrounding 30 to 50 blocks of the downtown area, or by the flats and stuff like that. So it's tough. You can't do much with millimeter wave. It's fast when you're connected to it. Doesn't have the range. It's very limited. So what's going on, D Showtime? Thomas Phillips, will 5G signals be stronger than 4G? No. 5G signals will not be stronger than 4G. T-Mobile's low-band 5G will be pretty strong. Have good, very good range. Michael asks, when the merger happens, do Sprint customers have to create a new profile now that they're T-Mobile, or will it roll over as auto? They're going to be just automatically integrated into the new T-Mobile network as long as their phone is compatible with all T bands. They're going to have, just the same service. It's going to go uninterrupted. So thanks, Mark. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I don't try to clickbait, man. I really don't. I've been accused of clickbaiting by like the same two people. It doesn't really faze me because it's like these two people, they're just trolls, and you guys know trolls, they live under bridges by themselves. So Eddie asks, how will the Note 9 work on the T-Mobile 5G thing? It won't. The Note 9 is not a 5G phone, so will not be compatible with 5G spectrum. Randy, clickbait is essentially like when a YouTuber makes a video and it's about a certain topic, and then the title of the video doesn't match what is actually in the video. So like, it'd be like if I made a video and the title is man slaps woman, or woman eats a rat, and then in the actual video a woman doesn't eat a rat and a man doesn't slap a woman, or whatever. Maybe it's like a cat video or something. Like, it's just they just use the title to get you to click on it, but the video had nothing to do with what it said. So Ray's Mobile Carrier News with the super chat. Thank you so much for the donation. Much appreciated, Ray's Mobile Carrier News. Thank you so much. Man, I don't like trolls either, man. They're ugly. Tony Healy says, best unlimited plan for the money? Probably the Magenta Plus, I would say, from T-Mobile. Sprint's got some really good value in their unlimited plans because of all the extras they give you. Like you're getting Hulu, you're getting Tidal subscription. You're getting good stuff there. With T-Mobile, you're getting Netflix. You're getting all that stuff. It's pretty good. No, Joseph, I haven't seen that video. I don't even know. I was just trying to create an analogy. Yeah, Randy, essentially, it's not that they're trying to get more subs. They're just trying to get views. They don't even care about the subs. See, that's the thing. Like, YouTube creators don't get paid by how many subs they have. They get paid based on the ads that run before, during, and after their videos. So the more clicks you get, the more likely you're to get an ad play before the video. So they're just trying to get the clicks up so they can get their ads up. Jarrett says, is Verizon's new plans to help with congestion? They look good, but are they really good plans? Jarrett, they're good in certain ways. The pricing's a little bit better than it was, but the features could be make or break for some people. So we'll take a look at them in a second. I lost my spot. Where did I go? Eddie, you're welcome. Hey, glad to help, man. Glad to keep you guys updated. I'm glad you enjoy the content. Thank you guys for watching. You know what, Jessica? I don't know. I don't know if they're really watching my videos or not. All I know is the couple of people that accuse me of clickbaiting are inconsequential. It doesn't bother me at all. I just keep on going, keep doing what I'm doing, you know. Oh, Forbes is a nightmare. Jamil, what up, bruh? Glad you could be here, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Jamil, we do have a winner for the giveaway, T-Mobile Insider from the Discord community. If we could figure out how do we, reach out to him and let him know that he won. TRP LHDX. How do you think customers who have Sprint have to deal with switching their phones over? Do you believe there will be an incentive for customers when they have to switch to T-Mobile? No incentives. It's just going to be a switch. They're going to be T-Mobile customers, so no incentive necessary. Tom says, when will Dish create the new name for their wireless? It's going to have to be after the merger is officially cleared through courts. January 2020, probably. D Showtime. I like the 50% off tablets and jetpacks too. I just don't understand why only a couple of plans have that though. If it was T-Mobile, I think they would probably do all of them, right? They'd give them a discount. Like if you have 5 lines, here's a free tablet line or something like that. Cameron, thank you for your viewership, man. Appreciate it. Oh, Thomas, line of sight is one of the biggest factors in signal strength. Huge factor, especially 5G. Especially. What's up, Aiden? Glad you could be here, man. Thanks for stopping by. Junkyard, I'm not into that, man. Just like you, man. No clickbait. Paul says, can't wait to see Sprint's Calling Plus. Go to T-Mobile HD voice over LTE. Yeah, man. Sprint's so late to voice over LTE, and it's not even good. I hear you, Junkyard. I'm with you. K-Deuce, like a Metro. Cool. Jamil, T-Mobile Insider is the winner. T-Mobile Insider. Trump Mobile. D'Angelo Bird. When will we see Sprint switching to T-Mobile? The Sprint service buffers a lot. Charlotte, North Carolina. Network integration is going to be next year, 2020. So I don't know if they're going to be doing phases for customers that are getting moved over or not, but we'll see. Up in the air mobile. Joseph with a legit question. You don't want an illegitimate question. Sprint customers have to get new phones going from CDMA to GSM. Joseph, it depends on your phone. So if you have a newer phone from within the last couple of years, you're probably good. The problem is going to be for people with older legacy tech that is mostly CDMA connected. If you have an iPhone 8, Samsung Galaxy S8, any of these types of phones are newer, should be good. Brad C says, don't mention line of sight to me. I know too much about it. Eddie, question: when everything is said and done, will I have to get another phone? Your Note 9 will be compatible with the new T-Mobile. You'll be fine. You're welcome, D'Angelo. Ray's mobile carrier news is a psycho and can see the future. So when do I get rich, bro? I got a nice compliment today. I got a real nice compliment today, actually. Somebody commented on one of my videos that they said I was stepping up my thumbnail game. I don't know if you guys have noticed the thumbnails. Been giving them some attention. Let me know what you guys think about my thumbnails. What's up, Gary? Glad you could be here. Xander with the super chat. Thank you for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the generous donation. Man, the Note 10, $1,200, $1,000. Man, that's a lot of money. Yeah, everybody go ahead and check out Michael Frasca's channel. He's moderating here in the live chat. He's got a lot of good content, a lot of hardware stuff, leaks, talks about new devices, Samsung devices, Apple, that sort of thing, MacBooks, all the things that are going on in the tech world, mobile tech as well as computers, Android, Apple topics. Pretty good stuff. Nice work, by the way, Michael, on your Samsung coverage. Job well done. Gary, Texas doesn't really, I try to tell people, like, everybody thought it was just like a Democratic thing, like the Democrats were attacking the merger. It's really not, because there are Republicans. I mean, there was a Republican from Georgia who opposed the merger. It is what it is. But it's all for nothing. Thanks for watching, Eddie. Appreciate it. Aiden says, I wonder if 5G Sprint will be available in my grandfather plan. I don't know. Gary, I don't remember his name. He was a senator, a congressman. I forget. Frankie says, thumbnails. Sneed, some vids post thumbnails that have nothing to do with the vid. Yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah, I've seen that before. They put a thumbnail that's like going to get your attention, make you want to click on it. Then you watch the video and you're like, man, that had like nothing to do with it. Happens all the time. Raise your, what is that? Jamil, thank you for the super chat. What service do you need for the live chat now? So I'm using whatever like the integrated webcam is. It's just the standard setting when you like first launch a live stream. I really liked using Hangouts on Air, but now that that's been eliminated, I'm kind of just stuck using the default. Sucks. So yeah. Actually, let's go ahead and transition. Let's transition over to the news from Verizon and their plans. All right. So we talked about Sprint and their numbers. Let's cover what Verizon did this week. All right. So Verizon changed their, well, I guess not officially. It'll be August 5th. Verizon is updating their unlimited plans. They're introducing 4 new unlimited plans. We actually had like rumor that it was going to be 3, turned out to be 4. Get More, which is their premium option, Do More, Play More, and Start. Those are the 4 names. The names in and of themselves are like really stupid. Whatever. I don't like them. I think they're convoluted. I think they're confusing. I think they're designed to upsell and make people spend more than they really want to or have to. So quite aggravating in my opinion. But whatever. Pricing. So the Start Unlimited is kind of your entry level. $70 for one line, $60 each for two lines, 45 each for three, 35 each for four, and then 30 each for five or more. 480p video, no hotspot data. Your data is always being deprioritized. So as soon as like a tower gets congested, you're getting slowed. If you really want Verizon Unlimited on postpaid and you can get the line at a good price, I guess it's good. But there's like very little value in the features. Honestly, I don't like the Start Unlimited. I don't. It's I don't know. Is it worse than the Go Unlimited? I feel like it is. Anyway, then you have the Do More and the Play More plans. Do More, and they're priced the same way. So Do More and Play More are priced 80 for one line, 70 each for two, 55 each for three, 45 each for four, 40 each for five or more lines. Do More gets you 50 gigs of premium data. That's data where you're not being prioritized. The Play More gets you 25 premium data. 15 gigs of LTE hotspot on both plans. 480p for the Do More, 720p for the Play More, 50% off a tablet jetpack plans, and then you get free Apple Music on the Play More. You get like a full subscription or whatever. I don't, guys. I don't know. I really don't. It's like with the Play More, you get less of the premium data, so you can get 720p. Which, if you think about it, you need more premium data if you're using 720p. So what they're doing is it's like, okay, you're going to use 720p. We're going to bring down your deprioritizing threshold. If you're going to use 480p, we'll give you more of that, premium data. It's ridiculous. It really just confirms that their network can't handle high resolution video streaming, in my opinion. That's kind of how I see it. And the last plan is to get more, $90 for one line, $80 each for two lines, three lines, 65 each, four lines, 55 each, five lines or more, 50 each. 75 gigs of premium data before deprioritization. You're getting the 5G add-on for free for now. 30 gigs of LTE hotspot. The old plan used to get you 20 gigs of LTE hotspot. So that's a bit of an upgrade there. 720p video res, 50% off a tablet and jetpack lines. So they did make the plans a little bit cheaper. I know they basically went down $5, but there's no 1080p option. You can't even do like full HD. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think these plans have value? Do you think they're worth it? Do you think the features are good enough? Do you think they did enough for customers? I really don't. I don't think they did enough, honestly. Yeah, I agree with you guys. You guys are saying the same thing. It's all built to be a ripoff. D Showtime, a jetpack is essentially a mobile hotspot. Brian says a jetpack is used to fly. you know, it, the thing about Verizon, guys, they have a reputation of having a very reliable network. And it is. Verizon is a reliable network. You always have LTE. It's true. It's they have LTE all over the US. The problem is their network, because it has so many users, it's become congested. So they've had to do away with the 1080p, and they've had to do away with truly unlimited data plans where there's no throttle at all. Thank you for the super chat, Imprez. Much appreciated, man. Thank you for the generosity. Thank you so much. Yeah, they're just the value's not there. When you get multiple lines, the value is pretty good. But like single line, $70 for deprioritize data. Like at $70, if you pay $5 more on T-Mobile, your data deprioritization starts at 50 gigs. Um, I don't know. I'm not impressed. Yeah, $5 is nice, but like, look at the features. They've all kind of been downsized. And let me be clear: the reason that the features are being lost is because Verizon's network is dealing with congestion. Now they're constantly trying to upgrade the network, right? They're trying to densify, add more towers, more and more microcells. They're putting them everywhere. They're all over Cleveland. But they need, the truth of the matter is they need more spectrum. They really needed what T-Mobile got. They needed a mid-band merger. That's what we should call the T-Mobile and Sprint merger. Mid-band merger. Joseph says, I had Verizon, AT&T, and Sprint when I was waiting for Sprint to get the iPhone here in Chicago. Couldn't tell the difference on the networks. You must be in a good calling area, because here in the Cleveland area, you could tell the difference between all the carriers. Jamil said, I spent 3 hours yesterday over the phone with Verizon trying to help a customer to fix their internet. They suck. Tom, if you've ever used Verizon's coverage, it's good. I've never had an issue with the Verizon network when it comes to LTE availability. It's always LTE. Always. I have a problem with what they do with their deprioritizing. I have a problem with their customer care, customer loyalty, their business practices. But when it comes to their network, I don't think anybody has more LTE than Verizon. I don't know. OGI. I didn't hear about that. It's interesting. Wonder how long it was down for. Mark Hoyle, AT&T in Cleveland is pretty good. The LTE is excellent here. I tried it like 3 or 4 years ago. It wasn't the fastest, but it was reliable. It was. I got Visible too. Tom, you know I do. Oh, you guys will be the first to know. I will be dropping my long-term full review of Visible Wireless. Look for that in the coming days. Jarrett says these kinds of plans just prove that there's no competition with Verizon. That's why I don't like when people call the Sprint T-Mobile merger bad. Man, I agree. Well said. Timothy Ball, Wake Forest, as in like North Carolina. I didn't know it was that bad over there. I've been through North Carolina quite a bit. I took my Verizon with me. I had no issues. It was LTE everywhere. Yeah, Gary, go Cavs, man. 2016 champs. I'll tell you what, Timothy, Verizon won't decommission the 3G until they get LTE out there. That's for sure. Brad B says everything data plan, data shared, no unlimited basic plus premium. Don't have access fees. Brad C, I think I missed your question. You could ask again. The only questions I'm guaranteed to not miss are questions that come with a super chat, because those, like, they light up in the live chat. I never miss the super chat questions. Just JOK says, is above unlimited going away? No. All those well, let me correct that. If you have an old unlimited plan, like maybe you have the 2017 new Verizon Unlimited, or maybe you have like the above, the beyond, those aren't going away for you if you currently have them. You can't get them as of, I think, August 5th. So if those, you think those are better, then I would get those in the next 24 to 48 hours. Because after August 5th, that's what you're going to be getting, are these 4 plans. You know what, Cameron? I've heard that about AT&T in Utah. I've heard it's really fast. You're welcome, Just Jay. Gary says, what about standalone 5G? AT&T nationwide 2020. Won't be nationwide in 2020, but I mean they're going to be working on it. Jarrett says on Verizon's plans, like the $70 one, how much are taxes and fees are added to that? At least $10. At least. I would say probably more like $15. You're probably looking at like the $83 to $85 range. Because your taxes are going to be like 7 to 10%, depending on where you live. So there's about $6. You know, you've got certain surcharges, federal and state fees, another few bucks there. What's up, Benny D? What's happening? Brad C, if I was going to be recommending Verizon or Sprint, it's hard to recommend Sprint unless you live in an area that has good Sprint coverage. And you truly never know, like, you truly never know if a carrier is good unless you try them. It's really hard for me to say to somebody, don't take Sprint, because you really got to try it first. And then once you try it, make a decision. You know, do I want to keep them? Do I want to try something different? Verizon is pretty reliable. So, Frankie, tell him, please, man. Tell everybody. It's all about LTE moving forward. LTE, 5G, CDMA, GSM is not a thing anymore. That's not even a topic to discuss. All right, so that's the news from Sprint's earnings report. God, they didn't even do an earnings call. They just like sent out the release. Brian says CDMA for life. Actually, Maverick from the Discord server wanted me to talk about Sprint and kind of like their CDMA technology and, you know, all that stuff. To be honest with you, there's nothing wrong with CDMA or GSM. The only issue is that CDMA and GSM can't really handle what LTE does. LTE does all the heavy lifting of our data transfer. Video calling, sending and receiving large files, running our applications, transmitting lots of data very quickly. It's done over LTE. It's not happening over CDMA. I don't even know if it's an effective way to email through CDMA. Texting works over CDMA. Voice works excellent over CDMA as well as GSM. But like I said, you just simply cannot do the data and the heavy lifting of data transfer over anything other than LTE or 5G. Yeah. Lashki. Yeah, they've been shutting down older legacy tech for the last few years. Rafi, you're so right. Decommissioning of CDMA and GSM, making shopping so much easier. And really, the only phones I ever recommend people to buy are globally unlocked devices. All the LTE bands and compatibilities are there. Google phones, iPhones from the Apple Store, stuff like that. 600 kbps on HSPA. I used to get HSPA whenever I would make a call when I was using AT&T. So instead of having LTE, it would bounce me out of LTE and put me into HSPA. Jarrett said, did you see that T-Mobile rolled out LTE in the Gulf of Mexico? Yeah. Band 71. They really, they did a good job with that. It doesn't surprise me. Their entire, goal of Band 71 is all about getting coverage throughout the country. Brian, you got the Note 9. How's that phone treating you, man? It's a nice phone. It's about to be dated once the Note 10 comes out. Other news from this week in terms of videos, we had the what was the one I did before that? Oh yeah, the dish. Why dish will fail. What'd you guys think of that video? I know a lot of you probably watched it. I am working on the next edition of that series, which is going to be why I think, Dish will succeed. So, top 5 reasons why Dish will succeed. Everybody thought I was like trolling. Why would Dish fail? I'm trying to play like the devil's advocate. Like, top 5 reasons why Dish will fail. Then we'll do top 5 reasons why Dish will succeed. So, yeah, I enjoyed making it. I liked it. Just get you guys to think a little bit. Think of some reasons why, the video might, draw some intrigue from you guys and stuff. So I'll be doing the positive spin very soon. And now that the merger is kind of like, we really won't have much for news over the next few months, I'll be trying to do some of the other stuff. So you guys remember I did the Verizon history of video? I'm going to try to do the next one, which would be the history of AT&T. And then I'll try to do the history of T-Mobile right after that. So that's kind of my goal, is to get through all of them. Maybe I'll do Sprint unless the merger gets approved. Then I should still do a Sprint one. Maybe do a history of Dish. That'd be cool. Yeah, Jared, I think what I'll do is I'll do like a merger update. I don't know, Monday or something. I don't know. I'll do something in the next few days covering that topic. You never know, handsome baller. They might do it. They might have the right pieces in place to make the wireless work. They've got a great deal from the DOJ. They got some spectrum. They got some customers. They've got a great MVNO deal. They're pretty much, they're put in the best chance to succeed, I think. The only problem is they're starting so small. That, I think, is the biggest issue. That's a good idea, Mark. Do a Sprint history video in memory of Sprint. Yeah, that's right. Aliashki, 3 years embargo, no sales of Dish. Handsome Baller, I already did the Verizon one. I'm going to do the AT&T one next. Do the Sprint one, do the T-Mobile one, and then maybe do the Dish one. God, guys, I'm so tired. My voice is done. No, I don't. Vodafone used to be in the U.S. Vodafone was part ownership in Verizon, actually. You know what, Mark? That's a good point. Mark Garcia says, not sure Dish will really put the full effort in. If the end game is to simply sell, I think you're right. But if the goal is to actually make money and succeed in wireless, they may do it. We'll know exactly what Dish is going to be doing within the next couple of years. And Brian, that's a good idea. I know Cold Fusion is a cool channel. I watch all his videos. Charter may buy out Dish. T-Mobile doesn't want to see Charter buy out Dish. At least not for a while. T-Mobile wants to get far ahead in their network before Dish can sell. So Deutsche Telekom's not stupid. They don't want to. And you gotta think about it. Like, T-Mobile kind of picked, and the DOJ, like, they kind of picked creating the fourth carrier. It makes sense that they got to pick the fourth carrier because they had so many stipulations. So, man, handsome baller. I remember that. Sprint was awesome. Sprint was the best network when it was calling. Everybody used Sprint. But LTE just killed Sprint so bad. Brad C, it's a Diet Coke, man. It's Diet soda. Brad B says, if the merger would fail, would the FCC still hold Dish to their 2020 deadline for their mobile network? March 2020. But I don't think it's going to fail. There just doesn't seem like anything Uh, Delon107, thank you for the super chat, bud. If Dish Network fail, will T-Mobile buy Boost Spectrum? I don't know. It's probably going to go up for auction, but they're going to sell. They're not going to, they're not going to just go under. It's very valuable assets, the Spectrum and stuff. So they'll be for sale before they go up for auction. And Prez, thank you, man. Thanks for being here. Thank you for donating and your super chat. Thank you so much. Rafi says, I had Sprint Spectrum in 95 when they were GSM network in the DC area. That's a throwback right there. Jarrett says, I think it's funny when the news calls the merger a mega merger. They're still going to be smaller than both. That's a good point. But there's only 4 companies, so maybe they're saying, oh, this is a big deal. Jessica Fuller, they don't need the DOJ and FCC's permission after the 3 years. They need the permission during the first 3 years. I think that's the case. Joseph, I'm with you. It is kind of sad to see Boost go, but it shows you that Boost has potential because that's 9 million customers, maybe 8.5 million customers. Hopefully it comes soon, Tom. 5G home internet. What's up, Greg A? Paul says 480p is fuzzy buffer heaven. Verizon's cheapo plan. Boo. Boo, Verizon. Just to think how big Market USA is. Does wonder BT, Telstra, Orange, Telefonica, Altice is not on the USA. Altice is here, but it's not a big company. Not at all. All right, so what's going on, Jar Cohen? What's happening, buddy? Glad you could be here. Tom, no, I didn't clear up the issue with Verizon. I'm gonna do that video really soon. Kind of my final verdict on the whole Verizon thing. It's pretty simple, actually. Jar Cohen, thank you for the super chat, bro. Much appreciated. Man, you just popped in here and bam, made the donation. For those of you guys just coming in here, go ahead and hit that like button, say hello. Thank you guys for stopping by. Frankie says, Sneed, did you drop postpaid? MVNO? No, I still have my Verizon postpaid. I'm probably going to move over to T-Mobile, though, with that line. I'm going to keep my Visible, though. I really, really like my Visible. It's been awesome. I am so pleasantly surprised with the Visible service. What's up, Ryan Kissick? What's happening? Glad you could be here. Bo Boo says, with the T-Mobile Sprint merger, what is the total subscribers combined? Estimates peg it close to 120 million. Brock Bell, I will definitely do that video, switching from Verizon to T-Mobile. Jar Cohen says, I made the merger happen. I don't know if I influenced it. Man, get this idiot out of here, man. Stupid. Tom, I'll probably get just the whatever the Magenta plan is. Maybe Magenta Plus. Benny D. Sneed, you know where I can get my phone screen fixed for cheap? I'm in the Lorain area. Like Lorain, Ohio, or like the street Lorain. I don't know. Because if you're on the street Lorain, there's tons of options. I'm sure Lorain, Ohio has some options too. Delon says, and he offered the super chat. Thank you, man. If Dish fails, will T-Mobile buy Boost Mobile assets? I mean, it's probably not going to go to T-Mobile. And Dish is going to be trying to sell. It's not going to be a situation, where T-Mobile can get in. There's an antitrust issue there. I don't know if it would work that way. Eliash, says, do you guys in the USA follow what is this? Deficiency reports on the 4G market globally. You know what? I do report on like LT speeds globally. I do like an annual review, but that's about it. You know what, Jared? I'll probably go with the Magenta Plus then. I don't know what the price difference is going to be. I'm gonna have to check. What's up, Dennis or Denise? I don't know. Dennis or Denise. What's going on? 85 versus 70, huh? I'd be doing mine as an add-on. I don't know. I'd be doing it as an add-on, so I don't know what it's going to be. It might cost me like 50 or something. I don't know. I'd pay $50. Rafi says, switch to Verizon because my brother works for them now, getting a discount. I don't care about the discount. I'll pay double to be able to use my phone without a signal booster. Rafi, that is so true, man. That, like, amen to that. Like, it's nice to get a good deal on wireless, but if it doesn't work reliably, then what's the point? Like, you could pay $50 a month. If the service is crap, it's $50 wasted. If you pay $90 a month for excellent service and it always works, it's worth its weight in gold. So I agree with you, Rafi. Very true. Eric says, I think the merger never should have happened. Well, I mean, there's still hope for you if you don't want it to happen. Maybe the state attorney generals pull off a miracle. Yeah, it's a good question, Seabass. Why? Why not the merger? It stands to help us in that we get a third competitor, like legit national competitor that could disrupt AT&T and Verizon. All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping this up here in a couple minutes. My plan was to be on for 1 hour. Looks like we've done that. So, Brad, see, I'm with you. I want the merger too, man. No, James, I haven't used this Sensorly app. Eric, T-Mobile and Verizon, or excuse me, T-Mobile and Sprint are both set to benefit huge from this merger. If you guys have any questions or comments, please go ahead and get those out here in the next couple of minutes. I'll be wrapping up shortly. Jamil, thank you, Habibi, for the super chat, man. Appreciate it so much. Hey, Joseph, thank you for the kind words. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being subscribed and joining us here in the live chat. Thanks, Joseph. Frankie says you're going to get a Sprint plan before the merger just to see how it turns out after the merger. I don't know, man. Then I got too many lines. Like, I'm going to have a T-Mobile line. I'm going to have a Visible line. How many freaking phones can I carry around? Bro, my wife already thinks I'm creeping that I got 2 phones, I don't know. Maybe I should. Now you got me thinking, Frankie. Just get a Sprint line just to have it. Get on like a certain promo, let it carry over, take advantage of it. Yeah, Tom, report back, man. All right, cool, Seabass. Sounds good. Jarrett says Magenta Plus has 20 gigs hotspot data. Netflix, I think it's 1080p for Magenta Plus. Thomas Phillips, can I fast forward to 2020? Yeah. Ryan, the way this is going to work is T-Mobile's going to honor all existing plans from Sprint customers, but they're not going to be honoring free lines. So if you have free lines, they're going to be moving you to some form of a T-Mobile plan, and you'll be free to leave if you don't want their plans. So, but something tells me that they'll get you in something decent. I don't know. I see, Sebastian. I don't know if they're going to be honoring the Kickstarters. I think I think they could. I mean, at least for a while. You know, actually get a boost line, then you'll transition to Dish. I don't think there's going to be much benefit there, except the network's going to be really good. So maybe you've got like 4 lines for $100 with boost. Then you'll be on the new T-Mobile network, which will be awesome. Brad B, I've heard nothing. Same, not really, no details coming out. Matt W, merger will definitely improve coverage. All right, guys, I think we'll wrap it up. Let me go ahead and get my thank yous out. I want to thank Michael Frasca for being here and moderating early on. I want to thank Jamil for also being here to moderate, as well as donating the $50 gift card to last week's giveaway. Big congratulations to T-Mobile Insider, who won the giveaway over on the Discord server. So big shout out to the Discord community. Link in the description box below for that if you want to join. Big shout out to the patrons over on the Patreon. Thank you guys for your continued support to the channel. Big thanks to all that provided super chats in tonight's live stream. Thank you for your kind and generous donations. Much appreciated. Thank you guys again for those considerations. Videos up and coming. You guys know I'm bringing you the content. Updates, news, anything that's happening in the wireless space. Keep it tuned to the SMT YouTube channel. I'm bringing it, keeping you guys updated all the time. Couple videos that are going to be coming out here in the next few days. Some good stuff, so make sure that you guys stay tuned. I think we'll leave it at that. Bye, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of the night. I hope you have an excellent, excellent weekend. And be on the lookout for more videos up and coming. I think I'll leave it at that. I am the SMT, and I will see you guys on the next podcast. Peace.